And the Scarlet Knights headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Ohio State's offense that has the first possession of the game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start. Something about missed field goals, even long ones like that, a bit demoralizing. Now the offense set up at about the 38-yard line. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Takes the easy throw in the flat. There he goes. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't have a lot of room to run after. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money. Makes the catch and he's free. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. What a grab with one hand. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Henderson. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Wide open on the right. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds a man in the middle. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. The Buckeyes right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. Complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Buckeyes will have it first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Looking downfield is Henderson. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Estrada. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Plucks it out of the air. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they take it in for 6 more points. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out straight?
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Split backs here. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He's got it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Got his man on the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. On target. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the 1st half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good...
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's open on the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got his man. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Estrada. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
That pass is incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that...
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they capitalize not only on the pick, the Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
This is just getting gross. I mean, he's close to 500 yards now, just dissecting this defense. They have had no answer for that powerful arm.
To throw, it's Henderson. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. He makes the grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red. Looking to throw on first down. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man in the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. First down for this offense. Wants to go right back downfield. Complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye. That'll give him a little more breathing. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Every once in a while, you have a dude roll out in the scarlet and gray, and they have a day. Terry Glenn, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Santonio Holmes. This guy might be matching up with him by the end of the day.
The sad thing is I could also name 5 other guys off the top of my head who are superstars too. They always find those guys out wide that are big, fast, create separation. They find them and they make big plays, and he's doing it here today.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Henderson. Finds his man. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion.
Let's go.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Hauls it in. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's caught. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it right down the middle. He makes the catch. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. On target over the middle.
Well, it's pretty apparent who they want to get the football to on this drive, right? It hasn't mattered where this guy is lined up, which side of the field. That's where the quarterback is throwing it. The defense now has got to take account of that. What's that, 4 or 5 catches in a row? Crazy. This defense now needs the key on him. They've got to be communicating, hey.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain on.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Estrada. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, number 19. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the... Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was...
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down mark. Running backs on either side of the quarterback.
Here we go. Set hot.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Unloads it left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. But really, since then, Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games and how do they play against Ohio State, a big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete to the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bowman.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on Monday.
The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Henderson. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And the defender makes a great
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State. Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Looking to get it in. A bold decision to go for it on. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the... No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Fires to the middle. It's caught. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Fakes the grab. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Scanning the field is Henderson. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go in.
And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Put 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds a man in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Estrada. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you got to...
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got his man on the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard. 1st down. Offense in a split backfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Working the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They just keep firing. Looking for the goal line. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll move the tight end. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds a man on the left. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Soft spot in the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Estrada. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. They're working that left side.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
To the air on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse?
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Complete in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Henderson. He fires one deep over the middle. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Finds a man on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This is like he's orchestrating a video game out there. I mean, he's right at 500 yards. He's a step or 2 or 3 ahead of any coverage he sees.
Or 12, Reese. I mean, this defense just doesn't have an answer for him. They've blitzed him. They've played zone coverage. They try to man up these receivers, but the end result is always the same. This guy right now is unstoppable.
They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Makes the grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Estrada. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got a man in the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. This time he's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little too much on. It's out of his reach.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He'll set up to throw. Trying to barrel in. And we have breaking news. With Ohio State once again taking down Penn State in this one, the Nittany Lion fans left to wonder what might have been. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Justin Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.